Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. If you haven't had a cup of coffee or tea, cheers. Here's to a wonderful day. I want to get one more coffee chat in of 2024 because this is the last week of school for the boys. Yeah, they only have a few more days and they're going to be home for 2 weeks on a holiday break. So I have to squeeze in another coffee chat while I can. And we're starting off by a tree because I want to show you a couple decorations of that Casey painted last night. But first, a sip. That's good. Yum. Peppermint creamer and Tim Hortons new mug. Yep, that's how you start your day. Is that good water? Got sidetracked. Alright, so here's our tree. Beautiful tree. Fully decorated in all her glory. And I do have my Phew lights all right here. I do have to look for another set though, because this set right here, the wire is coming out. If you push it back in, they still light up. But that Pooh Bear right there, he doesn't light up anymore. So yeah, but it's still working. It's still, you know, I'll have to like look on eBay. But anyways, yeah, back to our beautiful tree. So not last year, 2022, I bought these for $1.25 at Dollarama. And I bought a set each for Casey and Henry. So this is Casey's from 2022, the candy cane, and then this one, I love it, the bulb. He's my little artist. And then like Henry, I know he's not going to paint them this year, so I had his still unpainted, so I just gave him to Casey. And I'll show you the first one that he did. This one, Marvel, and he has like Thor, X-Men, Marvel Comics. Love it. Of course, he's my Marvel loving kid. And then this one you might recognize. Captain America candy cane. Yeah, so super cute. Yeah, so he painted those last night, and of course it was Marvel themed. Of course, my Marvel loving kid. Oh, so Henry just doesn't. Like when he was a toddler, he would do stuff like that, paint, but he just, you know, down the road lost interest in that kind of stuff. So it's more Casey's thing. He is my little artist. He's been painting canvases, get into that, and yeah, and I love seeing what he creates. I love it. Yeah, so last week of school, where did December go? Okay, like how is it Christmas like next week? Didn't December just start? Like wasn't December 1st the other day? Because the math isn't mathing, okay? It's just time is flying by. It's zipping by too fast, and it's like I know the days are shorter, but still it's like they're going by too fast. And I'm not ready, okay? No, nobody is. I mean, I still have baking to do. I have to wrap the presents, which I hate. I hate wrapping. Oh, I do. I despise it. I'm a gift bag kind of girl. Here you go. I do have a couple that do have to go in a gift bag. But the rest of it I have to wrap, and I just hate wrapping. I do. It's just a pain. A nuisance because there's so many, right? I have like over 20 to wrap all together, and it's like, yeah. I wish I had a wand to go bippity boppity boo, but I don't. Maybe Santa will bring me one. But yeah, they're excited. They only have today and few more days, 3 more days. I almost said 2. Oh my god. 3 more days. Yeah, I can't do math. It's too early. I can't count the days of the week. I'm sorry. Yeah, I need coffee first. Last week, the boys' school had an open house. They had an open house last year too. They have had concerts, and the very first concert the school had, because I've seen other schools have Christmas concerts, And the first year the school had a Christmas concert was in 2018. And it takes a lot to put something like that on. And, you know, you have to find, because if the school isn't big enough to hold something like that, they don't really, and they don't have a stage. I know the school I went to, the gym has a stage, but theirs doesn't. So, you know, you have to find a place that has a stage, and they went to one of the high schools, but it was good. It was so fun, and I love, you know, the boys perform. I love, of course, watching them perform, but it was too small, right? And then of course we all know what happened in 2020, right? Yeah, I don't need to remind you. They'll be like you'd forget that. So nothing happened in 2021 or 2020 or 2021. In 2022, they decided to do the concert again. I'm like, great, we're getting back to normal. And they had it at the Chero Club banquet hall, where there's, like, you know, usually weddings and events are held there. It's, you know, money, pricey. Food is delicious. Yeah, food is delicious, but it's, you know, yeah. And they decided to have a dinner first before the concert started. And it's like, okay, which really, you know, the dinner wasn't needed. And the dinner was so much a person. I think kids were, like, cheaper, of course, but it still adds up, and it was still expensive. And it's like, yep, nope, that's a pass, especially when it's Christmas, right? And then you get there right before, and enough time to find parking and to find a good seat, and you realize all the good seats are pretty much taken by the people who are there, that were there for dinner, that were there for like an hour or two before the concert, you know. And so that didn't really make it fair. If you didn't go and buy the tickets for dinner, you know, we still had decent seats, but they could have been better. Yeah, that was like the only thing. It's like, okay, this was a nice idea, but it wasn't thought through the whole way, you know, because, yeah, all the good seats were taken by the people that were already there having dinner. You don't need dinner. You don't. And then it went on too long. I think it started, oh, what time did it start? 7 maybe? I don't know, 6 or 7. But you figure they have to go through the kindergarten classes all the way up to grade 8. Every single class did something. And it's like, I think it was like around 9 o'clock they were done, and this was on a school night, you know? So it was like, oh my gosh, by the time you got home and got to bed, it was like, yeah, you know, it's just, no. But yeah, like, skip the dinner and have the concert around 6. Yeah, I can't remember if it was 6 or 7, the concert. Even if it was 6, it probably still would have been not early enough, because you have all those grades to go through to perform. Yeah, like, it was a nice gesture to have dinner, but it just, you know, yeah, it wasn't fair to people who didn't go there to dinner, and then there, you know, weren't really any good seats, and you had to, like, look for seats. Yeah, I know it's a lot of people. I don't like a lot of people. And they had open house last year. I didn't go. I think one of the boys went with Aurelian, just for hot chocolate and cookies. And this year they didn't want to go, and I'm like, good, I don't want to go either, because it's just too much people, you know. And when I went to the thrift store, and Aurelian knows a girl that works there, her daughter also goes to the boys' school, and she asked me if we went. I'm like, no, the boys want to stay home. And she was like, oh yeah, I wish we did too, because I guess it was just like, you know, it was too busy, you know. Like, yeah, I know, it was just, yeah, it's a lot of people, and it gets too crowded, you know, and they have like a hot chocolate cookie and it's set up in one classroom, and I think the kids were, or I think some kids were performing. I saw pictures online, were performing in the gym, you know. Oh, excuse me. But it's like, yeah, nope, too people-y and too cold to go anywhere, so I'm staying home. You know, yeah, it's like it's optional, right? So yeah, I'm staying home. You know? And the boys didn't want to go, so we're like, okay, fine, perfect, thank you. Yeah, I mean, for the first few years, you know, they didn't do anything for the holidays at school. And then they started a concert, and then, you know, 2020. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Just you, people. But yeah, and yeah, we'll be done. And like the first half of the school year is done. Like, what the heck? You know, like, it goes by so fast. And then when the new year comes, before you know it, it'll be March break, right? And then it'll be Easter, and then it'll be, you know, happy summer, go for the summer. Yeah, it's crazy. It's time needs to slow down. Just a bit, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, so, oh. Now I'm thinking I have to, yeah, wrap the presents before they're home from school. I still gotta get them a few stocking stuffers. I have to look at what I have and see how much more I need. And yeah, my baking. I'm not doing my sugar cookies again this year because I don't have the room, because there's still stuff all over the place because of the stupid reno. So, yeah. But I'm making other cookies, so it will be okay. You know. Yeah. And I just think, yeah. I know I still have to make my shopping list. There's still like a lot. There's never enough time in the day. No. Oh. And I keep thinking of stuff I have to do, which doesn't help. No, it doesn't. Coffee helps, so yeah. Especially with Bailey's, yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah. Oh, and Canada Post is back to work as of today. Woo, woo, woo. The government had to step in, so I hope they got what they wanted. You know, like, nobody wants to strike, and they only striked around this time. I know people keep saying, oh, you know, wrong timing and blah blah blah, you know, and like, yeah, I get it, it's frustrating, but I guess that's when their contract was up. So, you know, and like, nobody wants to strike, okay? It's not fun. It's not fun for the person. It's not fun for their family. I remember, you know, days like growing up when my dad would be like laid off, you know, a little bit different, but kind of similar, right? You know, and yeah, you know, it's those kind of times are not easy, but you manage, you make it through. You know, and you know, nobody wants to strike, especially during the holidays. So I hope they got what they wanted, or they came to terms, they made a deal. But yeah, the government had to step in, you know. Yeah, so we have a big pile of packages to go out, but they're not going to be going out just yet because it's going to be a mess. Because there's been parcels just sitting there for like a month. Okay, sitting there looking pretty and collecting dust. That's it. So it's gonna take a few days for them to like start moving stuff. So we're gonna wait a few days to drop off the parcels that we have from Poshmark. And it's great because we'll actually be able to get our money released from Poshmark, because with Poshmark, when you sell something, you don't get the money it's not transferred into your bank until that person receives their item and they release the money. But not like with eBay. With eBay, you get it like as soon as you ship the item. And I wish Poshmark was like that, you know, because it's just nice to have the money right away instead of waiting. Yeah, like if it goes somewhere in Ontario, it's usually like a week we have to wait. But if it's somewhere in like, say, New Brunswick, that area, it's like 2 weeks we have to wait. A little bit longer. So it would be nice if, you know, as soon as you sold something and like you printed the shipping label and you shipped it, send it off its way, that okay, your closet, you know. And but no, you have to wait. Yeah. Because like nice having extra money around this time of year, you know, when you can use it. Yeah, and you can't ship because you can't ship with another carrier because Poshmark only ships with Canada Post. So yeah. But that's good. They're back to work. And yeah, hopefully they don't go on strike again. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No. But it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess, and yeah. And TikTok is supposed to be going away in the States next month, unless somebody buys it, I think. Stupid government. Why can't they butt out? You know, like they don't realize that TikTok. A lot of people started TikTok when it was the pandemic. You know, and a lot of people that I follow are Americans, but they also have Instagram and YouTube. So thank goodness, because I need my, you know, Katie Vance. Like she's like my favorite, and she has all like the horses, and it's foaling season. Baby horses are gonna be born soon, and you don't want to miss that, you know. And she has mini cows and she has goats, and I love her. And you know, and it's like I hope, you know, somebody buys it, something changes, because it's just like, man, you know, like I don't know, TikTok is just a different way to connect with people. Like, why do they want to take that away? And that's how, like, a lot of times I find out about news, you know, what's going on in the world, because we don't have satellite and we don't watch the news, and you can't follow news people on the book face because our government took care of that, which is so stupid. You know, it's like, and they don't want you knowing what's going on. They don't, you know, and it's just ridiculous. And that's how I would always find out what's going on in the world, you know, and they take that away. And it's like smarten up, like stop being stupid, you know. Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't go away. But and like people are like, you know, freaking out about it, but it's like, what can you do? Like, you can't control it, right? You know. I know. Just I guess we can't have nice things, fun things. You know, the government has to suck all the fun out of us like a vampire. Yeah. And I saw a picture on TikTok of Anna Duggar. Oh my gosh, wow. She's gained some weight. She if that person didn't say this was Anna Duggar, I would not have believed it. I wouldn't have guessed it. I would have just like looked right by it, right? Because it's like, no, you know. And it's like, and then you look closer and you realize it is Anna Duggar. And I know like a lot of people are like, don't like her because, oh, she's standing by trash, you know. If you know the Duggars, you know. And he's, you know, he's in jail. He should just rot in jail. And she's standing by him, but people don't realize, or like maybe they forget. Listen, she is brainwashed, okay? She is brainwashed. She's uneducated, okay? The girls in that religion only get so much education. They don't go off to college. They get, you know, they go, like, they get high school, and, like, that's it. And then they get married, and right away, you know, and pop out as babies, okay? And they take care of their husband and the household and the kids. That's it. The guys go to college. The guys get a career. It's a different story for them. But for the women, you know, they're treated like poop. And she is, like, if you ever, like, watched her, and if you watched the Duggars, you know, or you watched, like, the documentary about them, the way she talks, you know, it's sad. It's sad. You just know there's not much up here, you know, not to be mean or anything, but it's true. She wouldn't, if she did, and she's living in a warehouse or something. It's something weird. It's not even an actual house or an apartment. It's like a warehouse. I'm sure it looks nicer inside, but you know, she is taken care of. But if she was to get dated, she wouldn't think of this. But if she did, she wouldn't know how to survive if she ran off. She wouldn't know how to earn money. She wouldn't know how to get a job. You know, she wouldn't know any of that. And that's how they like them. You know, they want them uneducated. They want them not to be intelligent, you know. And it's sad. It's sad. It's wrong, obviously. It's disgusting, you know. But, and I do feel sorry for her, but yeah, she's brainwashed. And not pregnant. Yeah, that's what the person said, that she's not pregnant, you know, but she has gained weight. Yeah, she is stress eating for sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. Like, she doesn't realize if she was to write a book, that would be her way out. Write a book in secret. Okay, get those brain cells going, you know, like, write a book in secret, and that book would sell, and you would make money, and you would be able to escape, you know, like, yeah. But, you know, she won't. That would be a book I would love to read, you know. Yeah. You know, it's just sad. The whole situation is sad and disgusting, and her parents knew very well what they were doing, you know, marrying her off to the trash. Yeah. Yep. But see, it's like to TikTok that I saw that, you know, like, oh, you know. Hopefully somebody buys it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to finish my coffee, and I have to film another video what we got the boys for Christmas. What I got the boys for Christmas. Let's face it, it's us moms who do it. Who buy everything, and we think of what to buy. Yeah. I have to do that so I can start wrapping, and get that over with. I already have Henry asking me about his gifts, and I'm like, I'm not going to tell you. You know? Yeah, and this is the first time he's ever done this. He's like, oh, did you get me, you know, this and this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you'll find out on Christmas. I'm not telling you. Like, A for effort, but no. You know, like, no, go back to the drawing board. Like, I'm not telling you, you're gonna have to wait, you know. And he asked how many presents, first time he's asked us, how many presents did I get each of them? And I'm like, you each have this amount, you each have the same. And this is why you know, this is why I know the reason why I do this, and I think, you know, everybody should do this, you know, keep it fair. You know, otherwise you're showing favoritism. And, you know, you don't want that. So, and kids know, they catch on. They're not, you know, like, they're paying attention, okay? They know these things. And, and he asked me, I'm like, you got the same amount, because I always keep the same amount. They each get the same amount of presents, and I do my best to keep the stockings fair, if possible, also, you know. They know. Yeah. So, it's like the first year where he's actually, like, asking, like, you know, how many presents they have, and it's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm glad that every year I keep the amount the same. They have a few extra this year because last year was so rough. Last year, Christmas really wasn't Christmas for me because that's when the reno was starting, and both mattresses were down here. We just have one mattress down here now. One mattress is upstairs. I am not moving my mattress upstairs until the reno is done because I am stubborn, and I will sleep down here until upstairs is done. Yeah, okay, like, yeah, there's no change in my mind when it's made up. Plus, I don't have curtains for the room. There's 4 windows up there, and I don't know if I still have the curtains that were up there before, or if I got rid of them. I don't know. I actually don't know where they are. I might have to buy new ones, and I think I have to buy rods, and I'm not going to do that till next year. So yeah, I'm staying, down here. Yeah, so, but last Christmas, it just didn't feel like Christmas. I didn't even want to decorate. I didn't even want to celebrate. I actually just want to skip Christmas, and that's still not like me. It's my favorite holiday. I love Christmas. But when you're going through a reno and, like, your stuff is all over the place, it has an effect on you and your mood. You try your best to snap out of it, but sometimes it's hard. But we did get the tree up, and I think it was just a tree that I had up, and the lights on the wall, and that was it. I didn't have my Disney castle, so it's nice having my Disney castle out this year, and I have that table decorated the way I usually have it decorated with all the snow globes. So not decorate it like I usually do, but I am decorated more this year than last year. So yeah. So yeah, this Christmas is a little better. It's not like 100% because the reno isn't 100% done. So, but I feel like I am more Christmassy this year than last year. Probably not as Christmassy as I usually am, just because, we're kind of somewhat in the similar situation, but not really. Like, our stuff is still all over the place. But yeah, just don't do it right now. Just don't do it. I know, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. And next year it will be done. It will be done. But yeah. Oh, I tell you, never a dull moment. No. But yeah, this year's a little bit better. Yeah. Christmassy anyway. Yeah. More in the Christmassy mood, I guess, than last year. Yeah. But not like 100% there. Yeah, I think if it was all done, I would 100%, be going crazy over Christmas. Yeah. 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 No, I know, but it's just funny. He was asking those questions. I laughed. I'm like, oh, you have the same amount. Yeah. 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 Anyways, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. I'm going to enjoy this week having coffee, peace and quiet, having the TV to myself. I know, I love having TV to myself. I can watch my shows, and yeah. Yeah, I know. But it will be nice not to pack lunches and not have to get up and out the door by a certain time and have a little break. And hopefully we'll get snow to go sledding, / tobogganing. Last year we went once, and I can't remember if that was on Christmas break. Could have been. And Henry didn't get to go tobogganing because he slammed his thumb in the door. I think most of us have done that. I remember doing that. I think it was with my grandma's car. I did that, and oh yeah, it's the worst pain ever. One of the worst pains. I don't think you can beat childbirth pain, but it's up there. It's up there. And it was like all purple. It was bruised, and his nail ended up falling off, and it was disgusting. But then his nail grew back, of course. I think it took like around 2-3 months for it to grow back. But yeah, he didn't go he didn't get to go toboggan because I didn't want him to obviously risk hurting his thumb more. So hopefully, he gets snow just for tobogganing, and then it can go away. That's it. Yeah, like I've always said that if we just get snow one time a year, you know, Christmas, it would be great. Let's have it over the holidays, and then it could go bye-bye. That's it. You know, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. It's nice when you get like a nice snowfall, but then after that, you get sick of it. Yeah. Yeah. You get sick of the shoveling and cleaning off your car, and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. Oh, from the movie holes. Oh, no. That was a popular sound on TikTok, and I didn't realize it was from holes because I haven't watched it in a long time. And then I think I watched it sometime this year, and then I said that I recognized the sound. I'm like, oh, TikTok, yeah, oh, yeah. Anyways, I better get off here. It's probably long enough coffee chat. I'll see you guys next fun video. I hope everyone is doing well, staying warm, and that you're checking off your list and getting everything done for Christmas, because, you know, zippity-doo-dah, it's gonna be here before we know it. Yeah, a week away. It's just nuts. Yeah, I need to slow down. Yeah, alright, so I'll see you next fun video. Take care, be blessed, and ta-ta for now. Bye!